Hello, I'm Deshini and today I'm going to do a video tutorial on how to install WordPress on your local computer. To run WordPress locally, you need to install a web server on your PC. Now I have chosen wamp server as my Windows web development environment. It allows you to create web applications with Apache 2, PHP and a MySQL database. wamp server is available for free under GPML license in two distinct versions, 32-bit version and the 64-bit version. You can download wamp server from the official website or from the sourceforge.net website. Here, you can download it from here too. Now I have downloaded this wamp server 64-bit version and installed it in my PC. Installing wamp server is not covered in this tutorial and I will be doing a separate tutorial for that one. Now let's assume you have downloaded and installed it in your computer. Now I have this green color icon on my system tray, which means my wamp server is up and running. If the icon is yellow or red, that means the services are not running. Now let's go to WordPress website and wordpress.org. And now before installing WordPress, I have another small thing to explain. When you install wamp server on your PC, a folder called wamp64 gets automatically created on your C drive as your system files are located. Now let's go inside this folder and check it out. There are several other directories inside this folder and there's a www folder. This is the important folder for us. This is where we keep all our websites. Now I have several other websites in this one. Now let's go and download WordPress. Go to wordpress.org. WordPress is free software and you can download the 5.5.1 version now. Now I have downloaded it into my PC and here it is in my www folder. I have also extracted it in this folder and there's a folder called WordPress inside it and all the files coming with WordPress are inside this folder. So I will be copying this WordPress folder to my www folder. Here I have copied it in here. Now let's access this folder. This is our website. Let's access this folder from our localhost. Now go into your localhost. Now go to your web browser and type localhost / and the name of your website. My one was WordPress, so I'll be typing WordPress and then press enter. You will be directed to WordPress setup configuration screen. Here you can select the language which you want to install WordPress. After choosing a language and pressing continue, you will be directed to this screen. Here it says welcome to WordPress. Before getting started, we need some information on the database. You will need to know the following before proceeding. Database name, database username, password and host. We need to create a database before we can continue. Now let's go and create a database. Go to your web browser and in the address bar type localhost, then you will be directed to wamp server homepage. There under the tools section you will see a link to PHP My Admin. Let's click that link. You will be directed to my PHP My Admin login page. Now we are going to create the database using PHP My Admin. Now I'm logging in as I'm keeping my username as root and um, password blank, and I'm pressing enter and logging in. This is the PHP My Admin dashboard, and there are several websites listed here, and we have to press new and create a new database. We have to give the database name. I will be giving my WordPress. That is the name of my database, and I will be keeping this one as it is and press create. Database My WordPress has been created. Here you can see now my database is also listed here, and no tables found in the database because we just created the database only. We did not create any tables. Now let's go to WordPress setup again. Here now we know that we have created the database and we know the details, so let's press continue. And you will be directed to this screen here. Currently we are in this screen, WordPress setup step 1. Here you should enter your database connection details. Let's enter the database name. My one was my WordPress, so I'm entering my dash WordPress, and username was root. When I logged into PHP My Admin, I used root as my username, and password I kept blank. And my database host is localhost, and table prefix I am keeping it as it is, but you can change it to any name you want as your prefix. Now let's press submit. Now you will be directed to this screen here, and here it says, alright Sparky, you made it through this part of the installation. WordPress can now communicate with your database. If you are ready, now it is time to run the installation. Let's press run the installation button. And you will be directed to the screen here. In this screen, it says, welcome to the famous 5-minute WordPress installation process. Just fill in the information below and you will be on your way to using this software. Please provide the following information. And don't worry, you can always change these settings later. So I will be giving a site ID. I am giving test site and a username. I'll be using this Shaya, and a password. I'm using just this. I will be using just a testing password, and I'll be giving my email here and pressing install WordPress. Success. WordPress has been installed. Thank you and enjoy. Now let's log in to WordPress. Here this is the WordPress login screen, WP login PHP. In here we will enter my username, Jaya, and now my password. It's getting automatically filled. And I will also click remember me and I will log in. And it will be directed, I will be directed to my WordPress dashboard. This is here. You can see now this test site. Now let's visit the website. See here, this is my new WordPress installation. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you think it's useful, please subscribe. Let's meet again in another video like this. Bye.